Daily Harvest is a startup looking to change the reputation of frozen food. CEO Rachel Drori started this business out of her home in 2014 when she decided that it was too difficult to consistently eat healthily while being continuously on the move and multitasking. She learned that frozen food can actually be more nutritious because it is picked at the perfect time and frozen on-site, locking in nutrients that can often no longer be present when purchasing produce at the grocery store. Daily Harvest became her subscription-based service that delivers pre-made frozen smoothies, soups, harvest bowls, etc. that can be made in minutes to support healthy eating while being on the go. Because it was a startup, there wasn't a large marketing budget. The funding needed to go to developing the product offerings and finding sustainable ways to package and deliver. Therefore, social media became the predominant method of advertising. So the goals of the marketing campaign were to increase brand awareness and sales. As an unknown, the company needed to get on people's radar. There was also a bit of a positioning goal. The company wanted to promote how they wanted to be seen as a brand and a product. Daily Harvest strategized and decided to use Instagram as the main social media platform. Since Instagram is focused on images and Daily Harvest food is colorful and picturesque, this seemed like the optimal plan. The fruits and vegetable ingredients provide a vibrant foreground, and the Daily Harvest products themselves are packaged in simple white containers that emphasize the simplicity and purity of the product. The vibrant colors contrasted with the simple white containers, combined with the simple white background, allowed for memorable, classic, pleasing, and in the CEO's words, inspired by the food porn posts that are so popular. By modeling the posts after a current trend, they were able to gain more attention and connectedness to users. Currently, on Facebook, just under 260,000 people follow Daily Harvest, and 255,000 people like it. They post a variety of things every few days. On Instagram, their main platform, they have 380,000 followers and 1,040 posts. They follow 800 other accounts. On Twitter, they have less of a following. They have 3,550 followers. They follow 618 other accounts and have around 2,000 posts. And they also have a Pinterest with 5,000 followers and 3.3 million monthly views. Their Twitter account actually seems more business and news-oriented, with reposts of various news articles they're featured in about their business and innovations in the food industry. So you can see examples of some of those posts there. So it's less of their own marketing site and more of just updates about the company. The posts on the remainder of the platforms that are more visual are highly attractive and show videos of the products as well as photos of possible meals made with the ingredients. For instance, you can eat the harvest bowls on their own, or you can add egg or avocado to them, or you can even make them into tacos, as shown there. The posts are engaging, asking people to contribute what they do to make their Daily Harvest their own. The brand receives a lot of interaction, and it appears that they do a good job of responding to the posts in a small amount of time and are sure to address any issues or concerns that their followers encounter with the products or ordering site. So they don't have a lot of focus on hashtags, but they did use one. The majority of their posts have the company name, #DailyHarvest. The consistency allows followers to post their own photos and messages using the hashtag, keeping everything together and easily accessible. It's easily remembered since it is the company name. The posts did work. The messaging was clear and concise and set a precedent that helped define the product and mission of the company. The posts were simple and didn't take a lot of time to read or even to interact with, which encouraged more engagement. They were easily recognizable as Daily Harvest posts because they all followed the same general pattern, so followers could quickly spot them. They helped position the brand as a lifestyle aid, a way to get healthy and varied meals on the go without resorting to gimmicks. They simply showed the freshness and color of the products and let people's reactions and interactions promote it further. I believe in some ways the campaign did not fully explain the subscription process, and that led to a little confusion on the part of new customers, judging by some of the questions and comments on some of the posts. Possibly adding the word subscription to more of their posts would have minimized some of that confusion. but otherwise everything seemed to go very smoothly. Additionally, I believe there was underutilization of hashtags. Hashtags, as we saw in several cases throughout this course, made a lot of difference in the visibility and spread of a campaign. In this campaign, Daily Harvest used only their brand name as a hashtag. While this was effective in creating unity and simplicity with their posts and allowing their followers to easily identify which hashtag to use, I believe an opportunity was missed. Daily Harvest markets itself as a helping hand to a busy lifestyle, and I believe that by adding a few additional hashtags that are relevant to the brand and the post itself would allow more people to be exposed to the brand and the products. Using popular hashtags with a more busy and healthy lifestyle focus would help to accomplish this. And I put a couple of examples there. So on their website, they do utilize the hashtag freezer goals. Since the company is attempting to change views on healthy frozen food, this is a nice way to draw that in. Using a hashtag that is all about showing greatly organized and handy freezers highlights the convenience factor, but also adds color. The majority of the posts under that hashtag are freezers full of single color meat or other frozen food products, and so the Daily Harvest colorful and clean posts helps to change the opinion of what frozen food is and what it can be. So the overall campaign has been greatly successful. Using little to no money on advertising, this unknown brand was able to expand at a rapid rate. Within a year of becoming a national brand, they hit the mile marker of 1 million smoothie sales and an enormous following on social media. They gained the attention of influencers like Gwyneth Paltrow and Serena Williams, who also became investors. Their posts continue to be popular, and followers know that their engagement will end in results. Going back to the goals of the campaign, they certainly have increased brand awareness and sales. As a small company started by a person in her home, social media helped to propel the company to a national stage in the food subscription service industry. The postings helped to position the brand as a healthy aid to a busy lifestyle. The company is always reaching out for suggestions for improvement of their offerings, as well as opinions on possible new product lines. For instance, the company started with just healthy smoothies in cups. It has expanded to include harvest bowls, chia bowls, overnight oat bowls, lattes, etc. They even recently came out with some cookie doughs perfect for holiday gifting and exposing the brand to others. They often tweak recipes based on feedback on taste, consistency, and freshness. Their chilled soups, for instance, shown there, were getting a lot of critiques, and so in response, Daily Harvest revamped them. This interaction on social media keeps the followers loyal and excited about the brand. The consistent postings keep the brand in users' minds and help lead to new subscribers. Highlighting the beauty of the food helps to change the perception of frozen meals without calling out other frozen food brand competitors. So one of the most important components of this campaign was the consistency and continuity used throughout. All of the posts look similar, and this encourages brand recognition. A social media user knows exactly who posted and what the message is going to look like. In many businesses, a variety of posts, mixings of fact and humor, videos, memes, etc. make up their social media profile. Daily Harvest was more selective in what they posted. As a marketer, I wouldn't have thought this would be the best approach. However, it has worked for them. It allowed them to stay true to their brand as they played to their strengths, what makes their product and business different. Very few frozen foods can boast the kind of purity and simplicity their product has, not to mention the health benefits. So by keeping all their posts focused around this messaging, whether they are photos, simple video reels showing the different offerings and how you can enhance them with your own ingredients, or even a picture of the product with a cute dog, they successfully positioned their brand. Many of the posts did not contain images of people, so they could potentially be targeting any demographic that has a busy lifestyle and wants to eat healthily. Even when the images do contain posts of people, they're in the background, hardly noticeable next to the product. This occurs with their followers posting and using their hashtags too. The focus on the product and the colors contained there. These images are all posts where Daily Harvest is tagged, so they didn't actually make these posts, but the followers have taken the cues from Daily Harvest. As a marketer, it's important to be able to see companies that are not only good at posting, but also good at interacting. You can see a mixture of conflict resolution, crowdsourcing, encouragement of shares to other users, and encouragement of sharing opinions, what people truly think of that particular dish, and then see the suggestions put to good use with revamps of the product and new innovations. So Daily Harvest is a good example of how the intelligent use of social media can propel a startup to the national stage. The company continues to grow and gain subscribers and loyal customers. As more social media influencers like and share their carefully planned posts, the more the company will expand, and the more it will continue to be touted as the company that is an example to all on how Instagram and social media in general can be used to position, advertise, and grow in a business. And you can see a couple of headlines there in where their marketing message and how they use social media is being shown as a successful example. So that's it from me. Feel free to check out these resources to learn any more. And thanks so much for listening in.